Good day and welcome to episode 13. My name is DK from DK Plays. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, no matter where you are in the world. Today, we are heading into the nether. We are going to build ourselves a blaze farm. Then we're going to head over to the end, and we are going to kill the wither twice. But we are also going to show you how we found the exact spot that we need to put the soul sand so that we get the wither to spawn in the right place to choke and die in the portal. It was quite a bit of trial and error. I'm not sure whether it's an Xbox thing or whether it's a Bedrock thing or what it is, but this world seems to be different to the last world that I had. Well, the last world that I played fully through to get beacons. And I will show you in this video when we get there how different it is from the last time that I played to get a beacon. So let's jump into it. We'll head off to the nether and then we'll go to the end. So I'll see you in a few minutes. I'll see you over there in a couple of seconds, really. Okay, so we're going to kill the wither, and we have our sunflower here. Now, the sunflower always faces east, so we want to go to the west side, which is over this side. And we want to dig down. Now, you might be asking yourself, why have you got all those buttons on the ground? Well, I attempted to make the shulker farm, but obviously it doesn't work in bedrock because the shulkers don't split, and therefore the farm doesn't work. And I had a hell of a trouble getting the shulkers to the overworld. I started by trying to get them through an end portal, like one of the flying end portals. They just suffocated. So then I built a bridge all the way back to here, and then I put rails on it and got them all the way back here, and they wouldn't teleport into the portal at all. And eventually what I had to do was I had to get them. They would come along, they'd hit this ejector rail, and they would teleport onto this button here. So then what I decided to do was put a boat here. And when they got ejected from there, they ejected into the boat. And then I pushed the boat into here, and it still wouldn't go through. So I had to get in to the boat, spin it round so that I was facing this block here, push myself into this block as far as I could, jump out, and break the boat, and then they would go through. And then I got them to the overworld, built the farm, and it didn't work. So there was no point in showing it on camera because it was a complete mess. I used the Rayworks farm. If you want to see how it works, go and have a look at his tutorial. I also, I think it was Mysticat, but I may be wrong. I'm nearly 100% sure it was Mysticat. Done a quicker version of it, which I followed, and yeah, it didn't work at all. So, but not their fault because it's a bedrock thing. It's not a. Now I believe that I've just put that obsidian in the wrong place. It'll be here, but we don't mind. Now, I have done this several times, and I always get it wrong. So before I go any further, I'm going to jump out and save this. So basically what you do is you, as far as I know, as far as I can remember, it's the west side. So it's the opposite the flowering side, which is this side. And you've got to be in line. Actually, that's even wrong. Got to be in line with this. So this needs to come out even more. And this is probably all going to get blown up, so it's probably best to pull it back even further. But before I do anything like this where it's a bit dodgy, I will get out and save the world. Because the wither on bedrock is up to 4 times stronger than it is in Java. It's got a speed attack, and it is ferocious, and it will absolutely destroy you and your world if it gets loose. And it is relentless. You see them on Java killing them in a couple of minutes, and it's like, come over to bedrock and give bedrock a go, because you won't last 30 seconds with the bedrock wither. Alright, so I do believe this is wrong, so I'm gonna take it back out. Now it has to be in line with this. We go underneath here, it's that block. So it's this block here, bang, 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 bang. That is the configuration I believe to be correct. So now, put our soul sand in. I've got no issues admitting that the wither boss annihilates me every single time I try to fight it in the open. it just absolutely kills me. So I've got no problems backing up my world and making sure I get it right, because if this guy gets loose, it's game over. I just give up because it just kills me every time. Now, I do believe he is well and truly stuck in there, I hope. No, he's not. He is loose. Okay, so welcome back, and I have actually done this wrong again. Now, it's not a big deal wrong. I'm just one block too low, that's all. So, we'll just build a second one of those. We need our obsidian, we need our front so I can get up. One there, one there, one there, one there. And this now should be 100% correct. He actually got me from there. And he is of course out, so it's not right. Okay, so again, I was wrong again, so I've moved it all back one space. And we'll see how we go this time. And that looks like he's free. He is free. Okay, so again, this is completely wrong. So I am not taking any chances with this guy. I just going to keep going until I get the right position. I don't know whether it's a bedrock thing or whether it's an Xbox thing. Now he looks like he is trapped, but I don't think he is. Is he trapped? No. So let's break this out and try again. Back 2 from it this time. We came back 1 the last time. Now, as I was saying, I'm not sure whether this is an Xbox thing or a bedrock thing or what it is. And if this doesn't work this time, then I'm going to go to an old world and see exactly where I was at. Oh, get out of it. And he's free. He's not dying. So, go check out my other world and come back. So here we are in my other world that I no longer play. And as you can see, it's set up ready to go for another Wither skeleton or Wither boss fight. And as you can see, directly under that, and only goes back 1 spot. And this actually works. So I just want to make sure that I am actually in the right spot. So that will be north. The minus numbers are going down. And that will be west. So this is the west side, isn't it? So that will be going east because that's going up. That would be west because that's going down. That will be north. And that will be south. So, in fact, it's actually on the south side. Not on the north, not on the west side. So it's on the south side. Okay, so welcome to this world. So we were on the west side, which is here. Which means that if I stand here and move forward, this is east. Yeah? That number was going up. Then if I go that way, this number was going up. So south was on this side. So this sunflower, what the hell is going on with this sunflower? It always faced east. So if that's facing east, that means that means the Z coordinate should be going up. Right? But this would make this the south side. No. If that's going up, that's going east. And if it's going down, it's going west. And if that's going up, it's going north. That's going down, it's going west, going south. We want it on the south side, which is this side. So, I don't know what the hell is going on. But I should try one more thing, and I think I might have tried it earlier in one of the attempts. But we should try it again. So if we fill that in, come all the way down to the center. In the other world that we just had up, this was right up here, correct? Okay. So it's either going to work or it's not. Now that, to me, looks like he's trapped. He's not taking any damage. Because he's... Let's say continuing on our west side, I've now just lifted him up above the obsidian, one block back from the first overhang, and let's see what this does. And that looks so much better. I think we may be onto a winner. Come on. Yes, he's taking damage. It's slow, but he's taking damage, which means he's trapped. Which means he's eventually going to kill himself. And we're going to get our nether star. So, sometimes it's like this with bedrock. Oh, why is he stopped? Is he free? Oh, damn it, he got free. Alright, so we're back on the west side again, and this time I'm going to try a little bit further out. Again, I want to put down the bed of obsidian, because I think that definitely helped. We definitely got closer than we've ever gotten in this world by having the bed of obsidian down and him there. Now that does actually look promising. for now. That looks very promising, as long as he doesn't get out. And it doesn't look like he's getting out of there. Alright, so that's the furthest his health has been down so far. It's good, but I'm being cautious because I spoke too soon a couple of attempts ago and I thought I had it. But sometimes it's like that on the Xbox. Trial and error until you actually get the result you want. So this really does look promising now. This looks like we've found the exact spot that we need to be in, and that we definitely need to have obsidian on the ground, and the soul sand, should I say, off the ground, or a gap between the soul sand and the obsidian. And this is looking really good. And I mean really good. So he's just gone through his halfway phase, which is where he's at that point where he's on the ground now. If you were fighting him by hand, or fighting him free out in the wild, as you might say. So I think that we've worked it out. It took us quite a lot of attempts to get it right. I don't want to get too close in case me actually getting close makes him move out, get out of the way. Something died in there. Something with bones. Now I know that when he used to spawn through going into the top of the tower there at the portal, that he used to spawn in 3 or 4 wither skeletons when he appear in when he die in the overworld. As he went through, so you trap him in the column, the upright column, and then when he died he would drop the star and he would fall through to the overworld where the star would be at the spawn chunks. And also, as I said, there'd be, oh yeah, there would be 3 or 4 wither skeletons there as well. So, well, look what we have. We have the star. We have the star, which means we know exactly where to place the obsidian now, or we know that we go along this wall here. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, no, not there. There. That's the position we need to be in. That's where our soul sand should be, where those end blocks are. That's where our soul sand goes. So let's hop on back to the overworld and create our very first beacon. What did I do? That's a damn good question. What am I looking in there for when I've got glass here? And then we've got to run all the way down here. Beacon! A beacon of beauty. Look at that. Look at that magnificent thing. Now, break it up. Come on now. Glass back in there. Now, ender chest. We will find iron blocks. And for what we need, we are going to need 1, 2, 3, put that up there, 4, we're going to need that many blocks because we need another 4 of these. And then we can make a proper full strength beacon in bedrock. Something that is, again, is relatively easy in Java, where you can put all your, it looks like you can put all of your enchantments or your buffs on the one beacon. In bedrock you can't do that. You have to have one beacon for every buff, and there are 5 buffs. Well, there's actually 6 buffs, but you get 1 free. And you need an 11 by 11, 9 by 9, 7 by 7, 5 by 5 in order to put that on there. And that takes this amount of blocks. Right, so we can get away with the 2.5 stacks to do the 1. But I like to have the 11, so you've got to make a cross. So you've got to make a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. And you put your beacon in all 5 places. And then you add your buffs to each one. And you get it. But what this means, now that we've worked out the nether side of things, now it's actually practical for us to make a wither skeleton farm. I didn't really want to do the wither skeleton farm until I made sure that we could actually get that up and running. Now, actually, let's put that back down there. Let's get us one of these. Put that down there. That in there. Let's put some obsidian in there. Oh, we don't need the obsidian now. Oh, we do. We need the obsidian for... Yeah, I think it takes 3 obsidian to make a beacon, so... Get out our obsidian box. Where is it? There it is. Put the rest of our obsidian away. And we want glass, so we'll take 63 glass. And then we want soul sand. Where was the soul sand? Where's the soul sand? Oh, we need 4. 4 per wither. So we'll put those in there. And that way then we can make up beacons as we go. Alright, so here we are ready to place the last skull in. And down back a bit. So the wither boss is the only boss that I just cannot fight. It annihilates me every single time. If it wasn't for this little trick with the dragon portal, then I would probably never get a beacon. I have tried that many times. I've tried underground, I've tried overground, I've tried blocking him in completely in obsidian, 8 to 10 blocks deep, and he just trashes me every single time. So I'm not taking any chances with him. I know I watch people play Java, I watch Hermitcraft, and they seem to kill the wither so quickly and so easily, until I realised that the wither in Bedrock is different. It's about 4 times harder. It's got this speed attack, this rush attack, where it rushes at you, and it just tains everything. The craters that it makes are massive, and once the craters start happening, you're trying to jump in and out of holes, and he is just pounding you with skulls, and it's game over. So it's just the way it is. There we go. He's dead, and we get ourselves a second. We got ourselves a second nether star. And just gonna put that in for the next time, so that we know exactly where we're supposed to be. Come back here. Got our nether star. Not gonna bother putting it in because I'm gonna take it back out as soon as I get back to. As soon as I jump through this portal. So let's pop on down. Wait, glass, obsidian, at the start. Beacon! Okay. That's going to make mining for stuff a little bit later in the season a hell of a lot easier. But we still need to get at least 3 more beacons. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DK from DK Plays. I hope you have had a absolutely fantastic day, no matter where you are in the world. I hope you've enjoyed watching me build the Blaze Farm. I hope it helps you in your world and killing the Wither. Wow, what a grind that was to get the placement correct in the Dragon's Portal. And if you watch those attempts very closely, you'll notice that where I actually put the soul sand, I had the soul sand there before and it didn't work. And the reason why it didn't work was because the obsidian was not on the ground underneath where he pops up into the portal. With the obsidian not being there, it gave him a chance to drop out of the portal. With the obsidian there, he can't drop down a block and come out. That's the difference. I'm sure you could just have that central block in there, but I'd rather just have the whole thing just covered in obsidian, and that way then there's no chance he can get out. So that's what it is. Now, before we go, I'm giving away a HDMI capture card when we get to 100 subscribers. So please, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, the notification bell. Leave a comment if you like. That'd be fantastic. Give me a bit of feedback. I'd really appreciate it. And if you are in the first 100 people to subscribe, please, please send me a message in the chat to let me know that you're one of the 100, and I will put you in the draw for that HDMI card. And yeah, have a great day. Bye now.